Thought I don't have my bell today. So y'all know what the sound is. Ring a ding 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 a ding. I feel so empty without my bell. I feel so empty without my bell. I'm having a hard. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was reminiscing over my old little yay earlier today when it was time for me to get my bell, and I was like, oh, when you ain't supposed to be in love, but you in love, and you're like, how y'all been with Deborah Cox said did. I don't remember the rest of the words. Y'all know the words. See, y'all say it in the comments. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, I just want to go ahead and introduce my guest that's coming because that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes. Yes. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, I apologize. That won't happen again. None of this. Some of this gonna happen again, but no, okay. I'm excited now. I'm on a whole nother level. You feel me? I don't think you understand. I am the mash rapper. You understand? The only one. You feel me? And I've been mashed for a while now because, I had them people on my yag. You feel me? Shout out to Illuminati, couldn't kill me. Oh, so sorry. I was supposed to be on the YouTube podcast. I'm just gonna behave and introduce my first guest, cause that's what we came to do. Inskyway. You feel me? So, yeah, with the yay. Guess what we about to do? We about to chop it up. We about to have a real conversation. This is different, y'all. This ain't no regular conversation. So get the regular out if get the regular out. You heard me. We are on a real exquisite luxury type of conversation. You feel me? And I ain't talking about clothes, shoes, and cars. You understand me? I'm talking about high-end, spiritual, psychological, Oh, did I say spiritual and psychological? And I also meant emotional restoration. Man, we about to be talking to one of the best mental health therapists, one of the best. Man, this boy's a model too. We not gonna be, y'all don't be embarrassing me, okay, y'all, please. Look, this is the longest introduction I've done, and thus far, and it's probably gonna be a little longer. So just get your popcorn ready, okay? Get whatever you eating tonight, because we about to yay with the yay. So if you got some childhood wounds, sit down and shut up. And keep still. I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk to y'all like that. Just make sure you keep still and make sure you don't gotta keep still. Just tune in. All right, like, share, comment. This is part of my introduction. But this man, because that's the way you can give me some hand claps and help me introduce my guest for the night. One of my favorite people that's gonna be at this podcast. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. I take tips, cash apps, anything. I take whatever, you know what I'm saying. Smoothie Kings, all that. Anyway, let me stop playing, man. I got the man with the plan. Y'all want to say, whisper his name to me again? Whisper. It's so different that if I pronounce it without, I'm from New Orleans, y'all. Just 1 second. This that different shit. Hold on 1 second. Welcome to. So listen, y'all. I acted like I don't know his name, and he played along with me, and so did my cast members. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't on here today? Shout out to Bunkin. This is part of my introduction. Bunkin, you happen to be one of the best co-hosts that never hosts that I've ever seen before in this world. You understand me? Shout out to you, sir. You are the greatest, absent, present, always handling the business on the back end. I couldn't be me without you. There would be nothing going on. They would see nothing because I can't reach some of the stuff in the control room because I'm a little short. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you come in. So thank you for doing what you do. Okay, sir? Anyway, I need y'all to help me introduce Y'all see I got the bell up there, huh? High-end conversation. The model, the actor, the yeah with the yeah, cause y'all gonna see he got that little good hair. You know what I mean? You know he got that like. Let me come through my balls, yeah, yes, Lord, man. You know that was so long. Boy, I wish I would have been stopped. You understand me?
Hey, you know I appreciate
welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yes, Lord. All right, man. So.
What's going on with
This is an anticipated conversation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. As you already know, guys, you know, I am the mask rapper, you feel me? And the reason why I come to you with a mask, some of you probably wondering, I'm gonna explain it to you on the next one. Stay tuned, like and subscribe so you won't miss the reason why I wear this mask. It's a real reason. Anyway, whose side am I king? Yes.
Peace to you, brother.
Okay, I cannot hesitate and play any games with you. The tattoo on your arm is bothering my soul. Oh my God.
Right.
Why don't you show the people what's going on? What I got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Now respectfully, we was gonna have it was going right. But now it's going left. Okay? This shit is going left. It's going left. It's going left. This is going left.
If memory serves,
I'm triggered.
the tattoo that you are referring to,
I'm gonna need your arm. See, you gonna be
is this tattoo right here. This one right here. Why this one? What does tattoo do to you?
Shout out to my mama. Mama, you hear me? Mommy, you hear me?
Shout out mama.
My mom's she one of them. I don't really want to say the name of it. I told.
You dealing with the captain of them right now.
Captain, I need to make a complaint about one of y'all little players. You hear me?
Oh.
I got a little complaint.
What happened?
What is she? Bring her to me. Give her to me. Bring her here. Okay, anyway, man. You know, y'all already are, this is a tourist, guys. You know, this is a tourist. Now, some people are probably doing this in the comments because, boy, when y'all tourists, y'all could tourist.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
We are the best.
I'm a little scared. If y'all can see my face, I'm a little scared. It absolutely was giving me a little sinister on the real. You feel me? But y'all can also be misunderstood. You know, that's my experience. And then y'all just might be terrorists. Who knows? Y'all really borderline terrorists.
Is crazy.
Terrorists.
That is a crazy statement to make. Terrorist
well, you know, that's not gonna be the first one tonight. Now I'm gonna last. I promise.
Hey.
I got a couple more where that came from. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, man, listen. If y'all don't know, this is gonna be one of my favorite podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you know, I'm dealing with an intellectual that deals with something that's dear to me. When it comes down to mental health, you know what I'm saying? This ain't about to be no boring. So, just because I use the word mental health don't mean, oh no, I gotta find some trash on here to watch. Maybe a fight. No, we about to fight. I'm about to fight him because he's a tourist. Some kind of way I know we're gonna get in tight. No, I'm just playing. Nah, actually y'all cool, man. I've learned to work with y'all. I've learned to, understand and overstand y'all.
And see, that is the first part. If you can learn to operate with a tourist rather than against a tourist, you will have an easy life. Okay? You will have an easy life. Hey, look, I can't tell you no lies.
Easy life.
I can only tell you the truth. We, as a whole, can either make your life great or make your life a living nightmare.
Oh, I've lived all of the above.
And the best part is, it is 100% on you. That's it.
These are rumors. Some of these things is what this guy is saying. I'm not sure.
Like what? Tell me which part.
It's the fact that I just don't want to admit some of this stuff. And no, that's not true. That's not true. I will say, all right. So I will say this. In my specific incident, it was a situation of where we both had to grow. We both had to, we both, you know what I'm saying? Because, I'm not going to point no fingers. But, if I did, I had some elbows available and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I would never do that no more because I'm so past that. It's like, why dwell on the past? Why dwell on the past, man?
Why do that? Right.
Because when I know I can't live without you, And I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be crying. I'll be looking for you. And still looking for you.
He's gonna give you what you need, not what you want. I'm trying to
You
tell you.
understand me?
Gonna give you what you need.
Instead of me doing all that, I'm not about to be wasting my time looking for you when I know I'm still gonna be looking for you. So, I'm enjoying the fact that I've already manifested. You feel me? My little yeah with the yas. So I don't got that to worry about. But at the end of the day, back to you, touristing, okay?
Yes, sir.
I want to eventually get out of this subject and get to the real reason why you're here.
Let's do it.
So we could, cause I'm a tourist a little later. So save me a little touristing for later.
Okay.
Right,
It's on the back end now. We got
on the back.
We got you. It's on the back burner.
Touristing event to tourist about.
We gonna keep it warm.
It's tourist season. Shout out to the tourists.
All
Why
tourist
do you
season,
not
man.
know that it's tourist season, and we gotta cut up for the tourists.
shout-
So if you're a tourist in
man.
the comments, you know what I'm saying. If you know a tourist that you love, shout out to tourists.
Shout out to my tourists, man. You know what it is. All love, man. You love the bull or you gonna fear them horns. It's one of them two. Either way, love y'all, man.
Hey man, listen. I'm not gonna see. I'm controversial. Man. Don't get me started. I would love to get started, but don't get me started because some of the stuff y'all be throwing out, man. And I'm not trying to categorize you as a tourist, but sir, you're gonna get it tonight because I keep seeing a tattoo. Okay, it's a tattoo for me. Okay. Anyway, I want to move past that.
Let's do it.
What do you have on your neck? Explain. Let's go. We're gonna start there, y'all, because I'm trying to figure out what my boy got going on.
Okay, so I have two beautiful pieces of art on my neck, on my chain right now.
Okay.
And excuse me, I misspoke. My necklaces.
Okay.
Necklaces are jewelry. Chains are chains. We're gonna stop calling them chains because nothing can chain us down. That's my little tangent for right now. But I have two pieces on. One, this is a handcrafted, black painted wooden ankh. This is not a cross, this is an ankh. All due respect. I got this from a vendor. Saw this piece, it resonated very deeply with me and what I believe in. So I wear that with me to remind myself of who I am. And this piece right here, this is a handmade, wood carved, beaded, triple beaded African necklace that was given to me by a good friend of mine. And I just love the way this fits. I have African lineage in my bloodline. So this just, it's a beautiful gift. I just chose to wear it out today.
Now, this where things gonna get messy, y'all. Now,
Come
you
on.
got Africans in your bloodline.
Yes, sir.
What part of Africa are they from?
Okay, so my particular lineage is from.
Who are they? And who are the ones that's from Africa?
Okay, so
Grandma, uncle, cousin, great grandma. Which ones? Who?
So my father, he was born in Benin, Nigeria.
Okay.
So that's where my lineage comes from.
So
We are
dad's
part of
from Nigeria. Okay. And where's mom from?
So my mother has roots to Europe, that being Germany, Hungary, Turkey, things of that nature. So I'm a true mixed man.
Okay. All right, man. So we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty, okay? Now you a model,
Yes, sir.
and how long have you been modeling?
So I've been modeling for the past 3.5, coming up 4 years. It'll be 4 years in June.
Okay.
And man, it's crazy just to even say that.
Okay.
Because I feel like time has flown so by since I've started.
Really?
Because see, modeling isn't just something to be good at. It's a journey for me.
Where you going? Where you come from? What's the journey? What do you mean?
So growing up, I lacked a lot of self-expression. I was always hiding. I was always very scared to be myself. Because growing up, I was always different. Always been different. From my physical appearance to just the mental fortitude I had in my brain at that time. I've always been different. And I dealt with a lot of insecurities. especially as a black man. I want to especially touch on that because there are a lot of insecurities and things that we face on a daily that really impact our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, self-expression was one of those topics that I wasn't too fond of because I wasn't good at it.
Mm-hmm.
So modeling for me is a testament to my journey of self-expression and self-love, allowing myself to express how I'm feeling, express my emotions, express my gratitude.
Okay, so
even.
it's expression for you. I got
Yeah.
you. I like that. All right, so now you've been modeling for how long? 'Cause
3 years, 4 in
4
June.
years. Okay, all right, bet. All right, so now in your modeling, what make you get into mental health? What make you feel like, and explain to the people what you do. I don't want to just call it mental health. You describe it for us. You let us know what it is, and then you also, in the process of you letting us know what it is, what guided you to it?
Beautiful question. Beautiful question.
Okay.
I'll tell you the inspiration as to why I got started first. So June 14th of 2021, that was the last time I attempted to unalive myself. I went through a lot of heartbreak that year. I went through a lot of pressure and pain for many years leading to that moment. And I'm not going to get too much into it because I don't want to be triggering to nobody. But basically, it came down to two options. It came to either, look, you either going to do it and that's it, or you're going to give your life one more chance. You're going to give yourself the chance that you always wanted. Because what really did it for me was that I had a vision right before. I had a vision of everyone who I ever loved all gathered in a circle around my body, dead.
Oh no!
And I seen everybody love, life. I'm talking about.
When you say everybody around you, do you mean how far, how close?
I'm talking about.
This don't sound like nothing I'm trying to get into.
Like, okay, so just
is this still going on, or is this?
No.
I'm cool.
No.
What's going on?
No, we're cool. So, first off, I want to say this. I want to say this.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and podcast yourself. Jesus, hallelujah, clap, name on the whole choir. Especially the soprano. So, you can keep the notes. Don't worry about it.
First off, I will never attempt that again. Because my life is now a testament to my testimony.
How?
Because going through the things that we went through, going through things that I went through as a man, felt like I had nobody. Father wasn't around. I didn't have nobody to really teach me what I needed to be taught. So I took what I knew and I took what I knew I didn't have, and I tried to replace that. So
what did you replace it with?
I replaced that fear with anger. And for a lot of years of my life, it caused me to lash out and do some things that I wasn't too proud of. And I still felt miserable even after.
Okay, so you felt miserable.
You know what I'm saying? I was horrible. I was miserable. I was a kid. I was 6 years old, no father, had to raise myself, had to learn from other people what not to do, what to do, and then ultimately try to take on a role that was never meant for me. I tried to be the man of the household. I tried to be the provider. And in doing so, I gave up a lot of my childhood. I grew up fast, while my friends were all going to parties and hanging out and all that stuff, going on trips and all that. I'm working. I had 2 jobs junior year of high school. So I'd get out of school, go straight to work. Sometimes leave 15 minutes early, go straight to work, then get off, go to work again, then go back home, and then do it all again the next day. Trying to be something I wasn't.
Okay, wow. And so when you say trying to be something you wasn't, that was in your family's household where you grew up, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this was in the home. So, okay, I got you. So how did that affect your life? Do you feel like it affected you negatively or positively?
That's interesting because my first thought was negative. But after I thought about it for a brief second, I actually want to say positive because having that experience taught me a lot of things that I needed to know for my life. And they taught me these things early.
Do you regret it? Do you have a disdainment about that? The fact that you've learned early?
To be honest with you, at times I do wish that I would have learned later, but I felt like I was called to do more.
What were some of those things that you feel like you should have known early? You know, you should have waited to learn.
I should have waited later to learn what it meant to pay my own bills. And I don't say that to say like, oh, I don't want bills, because nobody wants bills at the end of the day. But I'm 13, 14, learning how to pay insurance bills, how to figure out, which breaker to turn off to turn on the lights, how to go outside and flip the meter so that we still have water in the house. Man, I shouldn't have known all that at 13, 14, but I do. And I'm grateful now because learning all of those things, it really inspired me to keep going, because I knew that to be the man I never had, I had to be something that I never was, which was a father. You see what I'm saying?
So do you have any kids right now?
No, sir. I do not have any kids right now.
So, okay. So what you talking about being a father? Explain that to me.
So being a father, I had to be a father to myself. And not knowing what a father's influence was like, it was hard. I didn't have nobody to correct me when I was upset, and from a father figure point of view. I had to teach myself how to ride a bike. That's one of the things I did. I took my bike, took it to the top of the hill, and I threw myself down the hill. And I was like, look, I'm either finna learn or I'm finna get hurt. One of those two. And
You're like daredevil.
And I learned. I learned quick because I did not want to get hurt off of that.
Bro. Let's liven this thing up, man. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, man. Let's get more of the energy, vibing and flowing. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So let's get straight to the punch.
Okay.
When it comes down to what you offer, you didn't break it down to me. Let the people get an understanding of what you do. Are you a life coach? Are you just a motivational speaker? What do you do? Like, what's going on with that?
So, I am what I call a professional human being. I offer
professional human being. Interesting.
What I offer is advice. I offer stories. I offer counseling.
Have you done research? I don't mean to cut you off. Have you done research in the word of human being? Do you know what it means? Past like what we remember what it might mean. Have you looked into what the word means? I
have an idea, but I'm open to hearing what you have to say for it.
Okay. I was just wondering if if you kind of looked into it, or we just heard the word human beings growing up. We figured we one of them. We heard we was one of them. And it's kind of we learned the little definition. I'm trying to figure out if you actually like dig deep, because a word has multiple meanings.
Right.
A lot of people don't understand that when you when you're really understanding what a word means, all of those meanings mean what the word means in full. You see what I'm saying? So all of the definitions in the package deal is the meaning, right? So, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people just think, they can pick one of the lines out and that's what I mean. No, that's not actually what the definition means. It means is the whole thing is the definition, right?
I'm human-like.
Okay. Well, what's a human to you? Let's talk
So,
about it.
First off, the
Since you're a
word
professional, since you're a pro at being a human being,
Right.
what is a pro human being?
I say a professional human being because for one, there is no such thing as perfection. Perfection is an idea. Perfection is a concept that we put on.
You say profession?
Perfection.
Well, it's profession.
So
the root word wouldn't be perfect. It would be perfection. So it's, I'm sorry. You got me all tongue tied, brother. Yeah, no, it's not perfect. It's profession. It's a profession.
right, and I say professional because I know being on this existence, I'm gonna make mistakes. We all make mistakes. There is not a single person out here who has not ever made a mistake, which is why I say I'm a professional human being.
Okay, I'm still trying to understand what you're talking about. Make it make sense to us.
Okay. So put it like this, right? To walk around and say that I'm the perfect human being, I would sound very egotistical, and I would have many people who would try to challenge that idea by saying, "Oh man, what you did? What you did? What you do?
Right, I agree.
What did you do?
Agree, I agree.
Man, what makes this right here think he's the perfect human?"
Right.
So that's what I'm saying, because I know that I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm probably gonna make mistakes tomorrow. I might even make mistakes when I leave here tonight, but what I can say is that I give it my best, and I always look for ways to improve. That's why I call myself the professional human being.
So when I look at the word professional, I look at the word profess. In other words, like if someone claims something or says something, if they profess to be something, it's just professing to be. It's not claiming to be perfect. So those words don't really coincide. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up again. You know what I'm saying, here in a second. But when someone professes something, it's just kind of them just making a statement and making them a claim about themselves. I may profess to be a fast runner. I may profess to be, a decent singer. You know what I'm saying? So that's not saying that I think that I'm perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I just profess to be. Like, I can sing a little something. So, So that's what I feel like the word profess mean. And when you put it in the term of professional, it's someone saying, hey, listen, I do this business now. I do that business now. That's what the word breaks down to be to me, not necessarily like they're perfect. So, help me understand what you mean by this.
Okay. Let me see if I can rephrase this for you.
Okay.
When you think of the word, let's take a professional athlete. When someone says that I am a professional athlete, typically what that means is that they are very good at being an athlete for their dedicated sport. They are not the best. They're not the best at that sport, but they are quite above average. They are on a professional level of playing that sport. I'm viewing that the same way as being a professional human being. Because I may not be the best human being, but I'm definitely not
But what is a human
average.
being? What is a human being?
I love that you asked me that, because I was really waiting on that question too. So
Okay, because we want to know, because you're a professional at it. What is it?
So being a human being is a career field of learning and evolving. We are here to learn. The reason why I say professional human being, another reason why, is because in my eyes, we are all spirits.
Okay.
We are all spirits occupying a vessel. And to say that we are human isn't entirely correct. That's why I say I'm human-like. I am a professional human being because we are spirits that were brought here to fulfill out a certain purpose. And we come here not knowing our purpose, but that's the journey. The journey is finding out what our purpose is and then executing that purpose to its fullest capability.
Okay. I still don't know what a human being is. You still ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm trying to break it down to you. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody got the question mark? Put your question marks up in the comments.
Oh, go ahead.
We trying to understand. What is a human being? Just give us what's a human being? Make us understand. What's a human being?
All right. A human being is a sentient body of organisms that is conscious, that has cognitive ability, that is a sentient, as in they feel emotions, they can express emotions. A collage of that in a body is a human.
Okay. Somebody told you that, all right? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody told you that. Oh, okay. Hey, man, I'm with it.
I mean, we all here to learn.
This podcast is a little different. I'm a little controversial.
We can
do
what
I'm
it.
saying? I'm going to test your theories.
I love to talk.
Because I ain't going to just interview you and be boring like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to test them, try and test you.
Please
you know
do.
what I'm saying? Against the grain.
Please do.
So, yeah, if y'all looking for somebody just to get along and just do the old time, the way everything go, this is going to be a whole nother format to life. You know what I'm saying? We doing things just differently.
Mm-hmm.
So, human. Oh, you really want to open this door? You really want to open this door? Huh?
It's already open.
Oh, you really want to open this door?
It's already open. It's waiting on you. Come on.
All right. So hue.
Mm-hmm.
Hue is a color.
Mm-hmm.
Hue is different shades of colors.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's the root word of the word. It comes from hue. The word hue. Then you got the word man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they took these two words, they put them together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hue and man is actually a compound word.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Something like the word woman, you feel me? Compound word. Starfish, compound words, right? Station wagon,
Right.
compound words, right? All right, so hue and man, right? The problem that I have with the word is that people don't know that the word itself is a bondage. The word itself is actually a curse. Ooh, I'm getting too deep. So to actually profess to be one or to say I'm controversial. So I don't mind giving you controversial because you ain't gonna forget this controversy.
I hope
you feel
not.
me?
I hope not.
So yeah, nah, I'm just joking. I'm joking. We love the build. That's why I told you that's gonna be one of my favorite because this is my dog. He can take it. You feel me? I love it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, so when I look at the word hue,
Mm-hmm.
I see the color in it, and I see that when I go to look it up, if I read it, it tells you that in one of the definitions it says to be fully saturated, to be fully infiltrated.
Mm-hmm. And
man, it's a real deep word, and I don't want to get too deep, but I promise you that's what it means. We could, right? And so
you promise or
I just looked it up a couple days ago. So
okay.
Because it's funny. This word is actually a curse given to us by our enemies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Our enemies who actually wanted to take us from our God power.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Take us out of our true essence and bring us down and demote us, making us demoted. Which root word of demote is demon,
Mm-hmm.
making us demons, fallen angels, because we was angels, but now we're just men. Or we just mankind. That's what we're, the fallen angels. You know what I'm saying? When we go to professing to be human instead of professing to be the gods that we are. Because the gods are here. Yeah, I'm a god. I'm Roy the God to be exact. Fire God, Roy.
If you remember something I said just a short time ago, I said I'm human-like.
I like that.
So So when you claimed that you didn't understood, and I said, well, I'm human
That's
like.
why I wanted to expound. You heard me? I wanted to get some details.
I was already thinking the same thing, but hey, I'm gonna let you be controversial if you want.
You feel me? Yeah.
But look, I'm gonna plant the seed little by little.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
And
man.
Speaking of, I want to touch on something real quick.
Go ahead. For sure.
So this was an interesting video I saw just a couple months ago.
Okay.
It's explaining how the hatred of another man's skin color is so idiotic. And in the video, he stated that we are all shades of wheat.
Okay.
I looked up personally the different shades of wheat.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you I saw every skin tone on there.
Okay.
And that just blew my mind. I was like, wow, we really got the same complexion as wheat, and we over here hating on one another.
Right.
For what?
So it's for the divide.
For what?
So when I was talking about the individuals that want to control the world, right?
Right.
Shout out to y'all. You feel me? These individuals, you have to understand. Think about it. Let's all be real, guys. How hard is it for the average man to get their woman to listen to him? Sometimes it ain't that to get anybody, even your children. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult to get people to listen to other people, right? But the whole finesse about creating, I'm just being controversial right now. I'm gonna create a God figure, and I'm gonna write in a book and tell you what He commands of you, because I don't really want to make you a dog when you're a God, backwards dog. That's how you spell it, backwards, God dog. You feel me? So I'm gonna give you commands because you're a dog, and call it the commandments.
Right.
You feel me? So I see plays like that, bro, and I see the fact that they use hue in the color of law, right? And then that's how they get all these different shades of wheat in jail, do the color of law. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't really law. So that's what the hue is about. The hue is if any one of us identify as a human, which actually means sea monster. A lot of people don't do the etymology. You heard me? It means sea monster. And so let me tell you what they did. This is why they wanted to unalive D Hill. You heard? Shout out to D Hill. You know what I'm saying? That's my old government handle. You feel me? I've survived a lot of things, and I've learned a lot of things along the way. And this is your interview, but what I love about what we're doing is that, we're able to bring real awareness, because being that you're in the mental health, bro,
yes, sir.
I feel that the things that we believe that don't make sense causes a lot of us mental anguish. It causes a lot of mental blockages. You know what I'm saying? Procrastination and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very, very excited to take charge in what I know is also my life purpose. That's why I was so excited to do this interview with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love it. And I love how we able to build, and the people are able to really get a good vibe from both of us.
May I quote somebody?
Run it. Let's go. All right, come through with the quote.
A wise man who goes by the name of Kevin Gates once said that an idiot is going to try and make something simple seem complex, but a genius is going to make something complex seem simple. For example, people who study tigers, right? Tigers. They explain about how the tiger has to kill every day to keep its instinct alive, and it does all this to cohabitate in its habitat and with all the extra animals that coexist. That a tiger only kills once a week. Did you know that?
I did not know that. I know now.
A tiger only kills once a week. The rest of the time it's chilling. Eating the vegetables, eating the natural food that comes from the earth. Okay. It fasts.
Right.
And we can talk about that too, fasting. That's another thing I want to little segue into.
Yeah.
But
I heard you fast. So
yes, sir.
When's the longest time you fasted?
The longest time, well, there's different types of fasting. There's dry fasting and then there's wet fasting. Dry fasting is no food at all. No food, no water, no liquid. Nothing comes into your body. Then you have wet fasting. Excuse me. The longest time I ever dry fasted was for 5 days.
Okay.
5 days, no food, no water, just me and earth. 5 days. The longest I've ever done a wet fast for was for 6.5. I really want to say 7, but I messed it up in like the last hour and a half, and I couldn't take it no more. I just ate.
7 days?
Almost 7 days, almost a whole week.
I did a wet fast, and it was the wettest fast probably anybody's ever seen. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you. I just kept drinking water because I was hungry. You remember I did it, and that was the longest 2 days of my life. You understand? No, I'm joking. I went 2. I went 2. And then
2 days?
I fasted again, did 3. But anyway, don't worry about the 3. Them 2 days, oh, that was the longest 2 days of my life.
Do you know why? Because it takes 48 hours for your glycogen storage to fully deplete. Your carbohydrates. Your body stores carbohydrates in your body it can stand for up to 48 hours. That insatiable feeling of hunger that you get after that first day, wake up on that second day and you hungry, that's your glycogen level starting to go down. And by the 48-hour mark, you're empty.
So what does that mean for the body once it's empty like that?
So the body is amazing. The human body is amazing. This is truly a creation that only a creator could have made.
Okay.
Once your body is depleted of all glycogen or glucose storages, your body almost enters a panic-like state. It needs fuel. It's going to burn off what it can to survive. It burns off fat, excess fat storages in the body. That's why after the first 2 days, or even after the first day, to be honest, a person might look extremely skinny. They might look very small. But that's because their storages in their body, wherever they store a lot of glycogen, is being depleted. So on that third day, on that second day, after all of it's done, and your body starts to look for other sources of food, stay with me. Other sources of food being fat cells, and bad cells. See, we're going to take it on to a level even deeper now.
Come on.
When you're fasting, after, I don't want to say the wrong time duration, but I'm going to say within a day, your body starts to eat up all the bad cells that are in your body. And it might be different for you, but I'm sure you noticed it.
They call it autophagy, something like that, right? Let me look at this.
But while you're doing that, I'm going to explain it.
Please, go ahead.
So your body eats your bad cells. And after a certain period, you may notice that your stomach feels empty. But all of a sudden, you have to use the bathroom. Do you know why?
No, I don't.
So that is the accumulation of all the bad cells in your body are going down through your digestive system to your colon to be passed.
Okay.
So it can pass through as urine. It can be passed through as feces. Most of the time, it's passed through as feces. And it can resemble diarrhea. Because your body has nothing to absorb that waste in. You haven't fed it for however long. Because in my personal experience, after After about 16 to 18 hours is when I noticed that I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, after 16, 18 hours of fasting, I got to go to the bathroom.
Wow.
It's amazing.
So
That's
it
why
takes that long, or it's just
I would say
autophagy?
autophagy, okay?
Autophagy. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
Because now I'm going to get into another part. So your body has 3 phases: ingestion, digestion, and cleansing.
Okay.
So when you ingest food, it takes 2 hours for it to fully pass through your intestines
Okay.
and for it to be absorbed in the body. Once the body has absorbed that food of its nutrients, it is then passed as feces.
Right.
But without that food, the waste has nothing to hold on to, so it's just waste. That's why it can look like anything when it comes out. So that's that experience. Now, you really want to get into it. After about 3 days of fasting, your body produces a lot of DMT.
Okay. What's that?
So DMT is a chemical compound that creates a euphoric feeling, aka getting high. You breathe in deep enough, because your stomach is your first brain. That's why people tell you to follow your gut. Your intuition lies in the stomach. For women, they got 2. They got the womb and the stomach, but I'm not going to get into all that. That's another side of the conversation.
Okay.
But
we could get into some of it though. Why not?
The gut is the first brain. That's why I tell you to follow your gut. Gut resembles your intuition. For example, have you ever been in a situation where you were just walking outside or just living life, and all of a sudden you got this aching feeling in your stomach to go back in the house? Just go back inside. Didn't know why, couldn't see why, but you just got this nagging feeling in your stomach to just do something.
Okay. I mean, I can't, not at this time I can recall, but I'm sure it's probably happened before.
It can happen subconsciously or consciously.
Right.
But what I'm getting at is your spirit sees more than what your eyes do. That's why they tell you your eyes lie. Don't believe everything you see, because what you see may not be the entire truth. But how you feel, what messages you get told through your feeling, you really should pay attention to how you feel. I'm going to say that again. You should really pay attention to how you feel. How you feel will tell you a whole lot. Okay? How you feel will tell you a whole lot.
All right, we got that settled. You heard me? Okay, all right. Period. So when it comes down to it, man, what is the most difficult situation that made you feel like you wanted to be able to help others? What's the situation that brought you to where you feel like you could, guide people?
June 14th of 2021.
Yeah.
I knew that it was either live or die. No choices. So I said, all right, we gonna live.
Okay.
And if we still don't get it, hey, wasn't meant for me.
I get it.
So I then decided, I thought to myself one day, I had what I call downloads, but I had a message given to me saying, look, you need to do more than what you're doing. And that lit a fire under me. That lit a fire under me. I was fat. I was 300 plus pounds.
Wow.
At that time. I hopped in the gym, and in 6 months, I dropped over 100 pounds. I went from 300 plus to 210 in 6 months.
That's good, man. That's crazy.
Nah, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
It is brutal.
Wow.
I didn't eat.
What was your secret? What did you do?
I tried to die. I tried to die in the gym. I'm not recommending nobody do this. I'm just sharing my life experience. I tried to die in the gym. I worked out very intensely, very often. I didn't eat for 3 days. One time, I didn't eat for 3 days. And I did HIIT training at 6 a.m., went to sleep, got back up, went back to the gym, and weightlifted. And then went to bed. And I did that for 3 days straight with no food, just water and tea. I really tried it. Like, I really tried it. And I said, you know what? I'm not finna wait a year, 2 years to get something done. I'm finna do it right now.
Okay.
I'm finna do it right now. So after 6 months, I felt like an animal. I could do anything. And then I said, you know what? Well, while I feel good, I don't really look how I want to. So the next 4 months, I dedicated that to building muscle. Okay. And by the end of 2022, I was about 225 pounds. Now I'm looking a little good. I'm looking, I'm pretty solid. I'm cut up. I got, my veins popping out my arms and all that stuff. I'm looking pretty good. But I said, this is cool, but I'm going to do just a little bit more. And I bulked from 225 to 255. Then I trimmed off 10 pounds, and I'm sitting in front of you today at 245 pounds. Solid. Wow. Solid. Wow. With the strength behind it.
Interesting.
That's the thing. You can look as big as you want to, but you need that strength behind it too.
Right.
You can't slip with that.
That's right. I definitely agree, man. I definitely agree. So when it boils down to it, you have a little significant other? Are you single? What's going on with that? The ladies, they want to know, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't me, it's them. Don't blame it on me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They want to know.
I am happily not single.
Okay.
I'm off the market, but I'm really off the market. Okay. This here is a promise ring. I made a promise to a very beautiful and wise lady, and she's dope. She's real dope.
I'm gonna do me a little promise ring, babe. I'm coming, girl.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And look,
this promise ring, see,
we ain't married, but we married. You understand me? We married for real.
Okay.
And I took my vows under the Creator, so he know I'm not playing. Okay. I told him it's this or death, one of those two. Okay. So yes, sir. I'm very much taken.
I love it. Okay, so he off the market, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all gonna do, but he off the market now. We know you model. We know that you're actor. We know that you obviously, are looking to give back and to be of assistance, be of service to people.
It's needed.
Right.
It's needed in this time.
You're so multifaceted. What else do you do?
I do a little bit of everything.
Really?
I like to say I'm a multi-talented individual. Some people say jack of all trades, but that's a little too played out. I don't like that. So I made something new. I called it multi-talented individual. So I am a certified yoga instructor. Okay. I'm certified in the study of CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, for adults and children. Because it starts with the kids. I'm going to go into this real quick. It starts with the kids.
That's a fact.
What you teach your kids is what they grow up with.
That's a fact. Yeah.
You gotta take care of these kids. You're supposed to you're supposed to help children, not hurt them.
That's right.
Because the reason why we grow up into being these things, being great, being monsters, being whoever, being whatever, is by what we're fed. We are fed these things. We are fed. The only thing is now we get to choose what we're fed. But in this generation here, these kids need help. I saw a report the other day, a 16-year-old just got sentenced to life in prison for killing his friend. Another man who was in his late 20s now, but he was charged at 17. He just got sentenced to 88 years in prison.
All right. Okay. Yes, hold on 1 second. Now.
Okay, let's see who we talking about. Who is this? And you know, these kids need help. These kids need help. I'm so tired of seeing kids throw their lives away before they're 18. It infuriates me.
Right, for sure.
Because a lot of y'all have so much to live for. You grew up with everything you could possibly need, and you throw it all away for one thing that you wanted. For one,
shout out to the YNs.
Man.
You know, shout out to the YNs.
Man,
the YNs right now.
No.
You know, I want to address the YNs. You feel me?
Talk to him.
You know, I know that y'all are heavily misunderstood. Y'all the ancestors. Y'all ain't about nothing but what the ancestors is about. Y'all different. Y'all build different. Y'all look different. Y'all everything different about y'all. So I want to say shout out to y'all. Y'all tolerance ain't with y'all with the straightening. You feel me? So I get it. Y'all on a different level.
That is one thing I will give them.
Yes.
They are very much
with the straightening.
With the yes.
And I love it.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? Now, all I can tell y'all is that I'm excited because we're going to be able to take that same energy and we're about to build something great. You know what I'm saying? So I want to, say that, Whitney Houston said it best, crack is whack, but that's not the part I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact what she said, well, she believes the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Absolutely.
Show them how. All the beauty they possess inside. Give me the strength. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I am cutting up bad. To make it easy. That's my song. I'm sorry. Let the children. Anyway.
Sing it. That's a beautiful song.
I don't really hit him with too much voice. I hit him with the voice that ain't sound like a voice.
Rest in paradise and rest in peace to Whitney Houston. You are very much loved and you are very much missed.
Nippy. Man, but anyway, man, shout out to you, man. She was a beautiful song.
Absolutely.
Man, listen, they got certain talents
one of
that
one.
just you never see but like once or twice a lifetime.
One of one.
Yeah, and she one of them. So that's what I know about the YNs. So YNs, you know what I'm saying? There are some people that understand y'all. I see you. I know what you are. You know what I'm saying? And y'all will be respected. You feel me? So I know that y'all don't have the guidance just yet, but we're coming. Just a little bit longer. Anyway, like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? We are chopping in here with none other than the greatest. Go ahead and say your name one more time for him.
My name is Ose Ayewoh.
Yeah, feel me. Listen to me. One more time.
Ose, like say it ain't so, Ayewoh. Ose Ayewoh. Make sure you keep that.
I love it. You know what? I want to also thank our sponsors. You feel me? While we at it, I gotta say thank you to Bounce Snacks. You know why I be thanking them? Because I really would hope they just slide me some more bags of them chips. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really would work for snacks. You feel me? I do and did.
As a tourist, I understand you.
I know you do.
I understand you.
Listen,
I understand you.
Y'all got the best dinner dates. Tourists, you can bring them little greedy sapsuckers to the best restaurants, and you're gonna have the best friend in the world. I love how y'all just love food. And let me tell you something. If I want to know where all the good food at, I call a tourist. I don't call nobody else.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm going to call y'all because let me tell you something. Y'all going to know. Y'all going to put me on.
We ain't nothing to be played with about our food, okay?
That's right.
That's it.
That's it. So I wanted to say, you know what I'm saying, shout outs about Snacks. That's Lucky Johnson's. This is a network that we're going to be obviously placing these beautiful podcasts on. So I want to say shout out to Lucky Johnson Network. Also, shout out to Lucky Johnson Studios, where we're here right now. You know what I'm saying?
out
I'm
to
loving
Lucky
the fact
Johnson.
that we're here in Norcross, Georgia. You feel me? Y'all need to hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Hit Lucky Johnson up. I got the number right here. It's 404-960-2034. Again, 404-960-2034. You know what I'm saying? Go check out him. Go check out the facility. It's crazy. They got a big psych wall, white wall. Man, you got colors everywhere, man. You got stuff everywhere. Big theater. You know what I'm saying, man? Big studio, Big Face Records. Shout out to Big Face Records. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Dream Cream. Sunshine with the Dream Cream. I'm gonna be honest with you. I will work for snacks. Y'all stuff is the fire. It's fire for real.
I gotta
I
try
ain't gonna work too
some.
long, but I'm work for snacks.
I gotta try some next time I come up here.
When the snacks run out, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. It was
Take
nice
a
work.
nap.
It was nice. Nah, I love them, man. They family. They just the truth, man. So anyway, I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, thank our sponsors. Appreciate you guys very much for keeping the lights on, you know what I'm saying, and keeping people like my boy here. Say your name one more time. Say it.
Ose Ayewoh.
Period.
And I'm gonna say it one more time too.
Yeah.
Ose Ayewoh.
You feel me?
We gotta roll out the tongue,
Get it
bro.
tone nice. Get it tone. You feel me? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? See, he said it so smooth. I ain't gonna mess it up. I'm from the Ninth Ward. It's gonna come out a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So, Ose. Now listen, we didn't touch on a few things. I am believing that, I can be a little messy with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and try my luck. Have you ever hit a woman before? Be honest.
I'm gonna say this
See,
first.
I went straight for the juggler.
You can try. You can try. You can try
Put
it.
that girl in the chokehold.
You can try it, but let me tell you something. I will never, ever put my hands on no
Oh,
female.
you did? Okay, good.
If I catch a man putting his hands on a female, it's gonna be it's a problem with me.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know how I'm sliding because first off, you put your hands on a woman, you a coward. I'm gonna tell you like that straight up. I'm gonna say it. You a coward.
Okay. I likes that.
You don't put your
So you're a man that stands for, you're not just faking and shaking. Because they got a lot of these spiritual mental health gurus nowadays. They just repeat a lot of stuff. I'm going to be real, man. They repeat a lot of stuff, man. They really ain't walking it like they talking it, you know what I'm saying? So it seems to me that you, and you know what I found? That they all actually have that one thing in common. That, they beat on women. So that's why I asked. You know what I'm saying? It's like a thing now. You know what I'm saying?
Who beat on women?
These little spiritual gurus, you know what I'm saying?
Not this one.
Yeah, it's a
Not
thing.
this
It's a
one.
thing. It's a thing now.
No, sir.
Yeah. That's
Kill me today.
They can't control their emotions.
If I ever kill me, that's not me.
Okay, well, that's a little harsh, ain't it?
I don't care. Take it there, cause I'm going to.
Hey, man.
Behind mine. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And behind any, just in general. You should keep your hands to yourself, anyways.
So you standing behind all women.
Every
y'all
last
be
one.
saying that till y'all see a lady get into
Nah,
it.
every
Y'all get
last
that phone,
every last
that phone
one
go to working.
Every last one. Every last
face,
one,
face.
right or wrong, you don't gotta resort to that. Walk away. If you that mad, walk away. Walk away. I encourage people to do things that are smart, not stupid.
I feel you. So let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I don't like to ask these kind of scenarios, you know what I'm saying? But, I figure it's kind of racy, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it asked before in the chat, and I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to, answer it. So being that I know people they like to ask these kind of crazy questions. I'm gonna go ahead and just for the crazy people that want a crazy question, just to come on. Y'all waiting for a crazy question.
Come on, bring it.
I got you.
Bring it.
You're being robbed, you're held at gunpoint, right? Coming to America style, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What you gonna do? Are you gonna try to be a hero, or are you gonna just, you know what I'm saying? If you got a shot, would you take the shot, or are you gonna just play it cool and just stay alive?
It's a very open question.
Yes. leaving
I'm
room.
gonna break it down in a couple of different scenarios.
Okay. Cause I mean, you're the mental health guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you should. You think different. So I want to know.
Number one is you have to defend yourself at all times. Always. I took that rule from sports. Defend yourself at all times. Someone who is looking to bring you physical harm, that's not a play date.
That's right. That's right.
You need to defend yourself. I'm 100% with defending yourself. Now, what I'm not with is assaulting. Hear me out. Say with me. When you defend yourself to a certain extent, and that's it. Now, it's a little bit more complicated when things are involved that carries life, because if a situation calls for where possibly a life could be taken, in my eyes, you need to go to whatever extent you may need to defend that. Whether it be your life or someone else's. You need to defend what you love. And you should always love yourself first, which is why I say you must defend yourself no matter what.
I love it. Man, I'm just going to be honest with you, man. I know that I'm not the only one who enjoyed this interview, man. I know the people in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead and like it, you know what I'm saying? I already know most of y'all have, but if you haven't, now's the opportunity to go ahead and do it. This is like time. It's like season. You feel me? It's also subscribe season. So, yeah, go ahead and stay in tune, you feel me? Stay in tune with the seasons. Now, one of the things I love to do on the show, you know what I'm saying, is I'm a music head, I want to take us a quick before we wrap it up. I got one. Remember I told you about we're going to tourist. We still ain't tourist yet, and I owe you a tourist
Come on.
section.
Bring it out. Let's do it.
Yeah, man. So before I do that, though, we're going to get a little, I promise y'all, I told y'all, and I ain't gonna lie, I was given a choice. It was like, listen, either we could not have, the guests who's about to come serenade us right now come through. She can come at another time. I say, what? Who?
Come on, bring it in.
Who said this? And so, we're excited, y'all. We're excited to have my special guest come and grace us with a little light performance. She ain't gonna do too much on you. She ain't gonna hit you with the Britney Spears yet, because we're gonna have, next time she comes, she's gonna be on top of the table. We're gonna have the lights going, with the DJ lights, with the blur. It's gonna go crazy in here. Blur, it's gonna seem like a club. You feel me? But today she ain't about to hit y'all with all that. She gonna hit you with a little womp with the wham. So what I'm about to do is, I'm about to have my guest right here. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and allow the goddess, the queen.
Let her do her thing. Shine bright.
Go ahead. You've been doing a great job. But hold on, before you go,
Okay.
go ahead and say her name for me. I know you seen her in the green room. I know you didn't see her around the studio. Go ahead and let the people know who, because I know you know her. I know you didn't heard of. I know you didn't seen her around. Go ahead and let the people know who I got coming in with the serenations.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. The reason why my smile just grew bigger on my face
Drum roll.
is because I just saw her walking the door.
Come on.
This is my beautiful partner and absolutely one of one gorgeous singer. The best in the world. She gonna go all over the globe with this right here. Number one in the whole world, truly one of one, Miss Alana Robb.
Okay, Ken. What's love? Now that was amazing. See, that's one thing about them toys, bro. They would just make anything sexy. It's like, what the hell? It didn't take all that.
I think tourists talk a little bit too much, but that's just me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Alana Robb.
Hey.
What's up, Alana Robb, baby? What's up, my love?
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? I had to cut up on my boy right quick. You heard, man. His intro was just so, he was giving seduction. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm excited to have you back. I promised the people. I told him you was going to come. You know what I'm saying? And only because I wanted to keep my promise. Now you know I had to try to make sure I kept my promise.
I appreciate
So thank you, baby.
I do.
Thank you. I'm from New Orleans, and you are from where?
I'm from Marietta, Georgia.
Georgia girl. That's a Georgia girl. You heard me? What's the most Georgia-rous thing you can do in Georgia?
Sit in traffic. Sit
Pretty Georgia.
in traffic.
That's Georgia-ristic. I have to agree with you. I love it. Okay, all right. Well, without further ado, she came to you to keep it true. Not to make you blue, but make sure you're new. You feel me? Make it do what it do.
So I'm gonna sing a little piece of my song called Mind Games. And Mind Games is about being in a relationship with someone who is playing mind games with you, and they think that they have you under control, and you are finally breaking free from that. And I want to say thank you to everyone who supports this song, because it's my most streamed song to date, and I really appreciate that. You really thinking that you got me and I'm here to stay. You're trying to get into my head and making me feel insane. No one has got me now. No, you don't got me now. You moving pieces, changing thesis, playing these mind games. Wow. And I'm gonna put my handle out there again. ALONAHROB, Alana Rob on all platforms. Thank you so much for letting me come back and warming up my voice a little bit before I did that.
Oh my God. Listen, it's always a pleasure to have you come by the studio. You know what I'm saying? So yes, thank you for gracing us with, with your beautiful presence and your beautiful sultry voice. Thank you very much. There's a lot around here. Everybody, I'm gonna have my guests tonight come back as we say goodbye to everyone. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want the Taurus with the Taurus real quick. Sir, you owe me a Taurus in session. Please.
Challenge the
And we're gonna make it quick. We're gonna make it real quick.
All right, let's do it. Make it quick. Come on. What we gonna do?
It's me versus you.
Let me get like you real quick. Oh,
Mic to mic.
what you wanna do?
Conversation.
Let's do
The
it.
conversation. The list. Sir.
Mm-hmm.
Why do y'all be stealing people's heart like y'all do? Y'all ain't nothing but some more dirty thieves. You understand me? I just call you back to let you know that I'm sick of y'all taking my heart, not calling me back. Call me back, girl. I love you, girl.
Okay.
Call me.
Which one of us got your heart?
Huh?
Which one of us got your heart?
That's neither here nor there nor everywhere or none of that.
Oh,
you know?
so they got it? They got it because you gave it?
I didn't get it. Was stolen.
How they steal it? What they do? Rub your head?
I'm gonna tell you. I was at home one night, minding my business. Knock. I got a knock on the door. I said, who is this? I'm not expecting no one. You feel me? I opens the door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I looks through the peephole first, cause I'm a little, I got on my tippy toes a little bit, cause the peephole was a little, I'm a little tall people. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I looked through and I saw a familiar face.
Okay.
The heart thief.
Non-disclosure. We're not gonna say
I
the name.
opens the door. She's standing there with a jacket on, a coat. And I said, well, she opened it. Oh my God. Heaven, 2-piece. And at that moment, SWV started playing in my mind. The lights went on. I guess so. We gonna need. And it's been a long time. And I'm still feeling that way.
You know how you spell heaven? Taurus. Taurus. Okay, that is how you spell heaven.
I guess we didn't had our Taurus for the Taurus.
That was it.
Man, let me tell you something. Y'all dead wrong, but you know what? I got her back. I'm gonna tell you I got her.
Okay.
You wanna know how I got her back?
How you get it back?
I proposed sexy. You want to hear that? I'm gonna tell you how I did it.
You proposed.
Yeah, because I'm a Cancer and I had to represent for the Cancers out here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Look how we do it, Cancers. Represent, I'm representing us. I got us.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't trip, I got us. Anyway, so we couldn't really make a big old scene because she said she didn't want everybody to know when we got engaged. Because, you know, we just couldn't do it, right? So I wanted to make it intimate. Fuck it. We here, right? All right, so here we are. We're at the hotel. I bring us to this nice hotel.
Oh, you at a hotel with the tourists? Okay.
Yeah, you already know. You feel me? We go together real bad, so it wasn't no big deal. You know.
I'll let you know. Go ahead.
Yeah, we going together real bad. You know what I mean? So, I knew that how this particular tourist felt about me, so I knew, I'm gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? So we here. We here. We're grown, and we love each other.
Right.
And it's going in. We're going in. Well, what she didn't know was I had already had a little setup. So ring, 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 ring. While we're in the middle of a good vibe. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about we going in. She like, ooh, 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 singing, and she hitting all the notes, right? All the notes on the scale. That sounds good. You really can sing. You feel me? And so she grabs the phone. Well, she didn't really grab the phone. I'm lying. I'm like, grab the phone, because it's ringing. She like, no, I can't right now. You know. I say, grab the phone. She say, do you understand? I can't. No, I ain't gonna bet. I can't. You gotta stop. So I'm like, go ahead, grab the phone. So I stopped a little bit. Ha, ha, ha. She grabbed the phone and say, psych. Oh. So she losing her mind on the phone. Psych-alike. So too late. So she already trying to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how I'm coming. Kansas, we back. We represent. So anyway, she said, how can help? Yeah, hello, how can I help you? Something. I don't know. She was out of there. And Wow with the Wham said, fam, just want to know, I'm so in love with you. She like, what? So and will you marry me? You feel me? And bang, got the ring right there. What? I ain't miss a beat. We still dancing. We still singing.
You dancing.
And singing, and it was crazy because she went to crying and all kind of stuff at the same time. Hallelujah.
Hey. Okay.
You feel me?
But I need to ask you a question though. I need to ask you a question though.
Yes.
What was that room like? Did you got them candles lit? Did you have them candles lit? You gotta know it. Okay, see, look, I gotta ask you the questions because I gotta see how much you know. I gotta see what you know. I gotta see what you know. So you had them candles lit. All right, cool.
I'm the move subtle.
Did you have food nearby?
We just ate. We just
okay.
ate.
Okay.
You gotta feed them first. You gotta feed. We can't eat. It's nothing without the food.
Let me tell you something.
You feed the tourists and then you relax them.
You feed. Okay, you feed the tourists. You gonna get hit with the. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I love food, man.
Hey, look.
Love food.
Love food, bro. Love food. Well, listen, so you didn't have the ingredients in the pot.
I did my thizzle. You fizzle.
And
I'm gonna have to keep you updated on my little updates. You know what I'm saying? But
we
still going strong.
I gotta give Cancer their shout out. I gotta give them their props.
Did we do it? Did we do it?
Cause look, a lot of y'all, we do be calling y'all crybaby Cancers, but let me tell y'all something. Crying don't mean that you sad.
Come on now.
When Cancer cry, that could mean anything. It mean they happy, they mad, they sad, they getting ready to do something. Anything, but I will give y'all credit. When it comes down to it, y'all are probably some of the most caring people ever.
Thank you, man.
When it comes to stuff, when it comes to things that you want, when it comes to things that you want, that you care about, that you love for real,
these are facts.
Cancer gonna do it.
Yes, Lord.
Cancer gonna stoop to that level if they got to.
I'm trying to cook.
So I'm gonna give you a props for that one.
I'm trying to do it all, man.
And see, a Taurus gonna appreciate that. Cause, all right, I'm gonna give y'all some game real quick for dealing with us. You can do things for us, okay? But how you really get it is when you make us think that you did this for us. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what you did. It's the fact that you did it for us. We're very sensible and we think things through. So when we get surprised with things, we're like, oh, wow, you know, this is beautiful. I got surprised with some food for my birthday. It was my birthday, April 23rd. Okay. It was my birthday,
Shout out to April
23rd.
23rd. Shout out to the birthdays of April 23rd.
And my lovely partner surprised me with a dinner date. A dinner date out in the country, and just a beautiful spot to be at and eat. And towards the end of the night, I just thought to myself, man, you did this for me? And boy, we gonna love you every time. I'm trying to tell you that you really want to know how Taurus like you. Oh yeah, they start doing stuff for you. Yeah, they fucking with you. So yeah, you in deep. I hope you know that you in deep.
I'm in deep.
Yes, sir.
Bring me deeper. I don't want. There's no limit. Take the bottom out this thing. You know what I mean? I want to go forever and 3 more forevers and 17 more forevers again.
We can really do it too.
I know we do this. We do this every time. Man, you know, y'all are highly spiritual, man. So I just have to say that. And that's what me and my love Taurus connect. You feel me? Is that, you know, we do this throughout lifetimes, you know what I'm saying? So, man, you always gonna be welcome at my table.
I appreciate
you feel
it,
me?
man.
Yes, Lord, man. You know, you got a good vibe, man. And you know, plus I really get to bash up on the Taurus when you hit, you feel me? So shout out to all the
If you can.
If I can.
If you can.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all did wrong, man. Look, let me tell you, y'all didn't stop pulling up at people's house, you know, buck naked with a little coat on. That's not how you play fair, okay?
I ain't come to play fair.
I'm just saying, y'all down bad. Y'all just
I
be
play to
thinking
win.
too far off the box.
Tauruses, we
Yeah,
don't.
people here you go.
But I can't speak for every last Taurus, but I can definitely speak for me. I don't play.
Yeah.
I don't play fair. I play to win.
Yeah, I see.
So, you know, respectfully, it's gonna be what it is.
I see. Now, you know, I will say this, man. If you had to have the perfect proposal, yeah, because I'm messy.
Okay.
I'm being messy again. Because the last time it didn't work, but I'm going to get you this time.
You could try. You could try.
I'm going to get you this time.
Oh.
What's the perfect proposal? I'm going to get you.
Perfect proposal. First off, I'm not letting no woman get on her knees for me to propose to me. Okay? This might be a little spoiler, but hey, it is what it is. I'm going to get on one knee, and propose like the man should. Not that there's nothing wrong with people proposing to whoever they want to propose to, that's fine. That's not me though. My perfect idea of a proposal, you see, my love's still here, so you know I can't say too much, but it's gonna be that thing. My idea of the perfect proposal is one that we will never forget.
Well, we know that, but the people need to paint. You got to paint some kind of picture. You got to give us something.
Okay, you know what? So how about this? Okay, how about this? We gonna give it a quick little second while I think on this, cause you know I can't really expose this right here. You know what I'm saying? Cause my plan is gold.
Give me the perfect proposal. I don't want to hear that.
Perfect proposal is this. Okay, look, let me take something. I'm gonna give y'all a plan, not my plan, but a plan.
Perfect proposal.
Proposal.
Let's do it.
Okay. First things first, man. Cut all that food out. Especially if you with a Taurus. If you want to propose to a Taurus, don't put a ring in our food, cause we gonna eat the ring. We gonna eat the ring and we gonna be mad that you didn't give it to us. We gonna be like, why would you put it with food? We love food. What are you talking about? Why you know? But
You should do like me, y'all, and just be in the room like,
man, don't do that. Look, you could propose to us after that or before that. You know, so I'm not speaking to you know what I'm saying. I'm just letting y'all know if you do want to propose with that being involved, definitely propose before, in my opinion. Because let me tell you something. When you locked in with a Taurus and you get on that knee to propose, you serious. And they know you serious. Once you do that, you finna have the best night of your life. And that's word to everything I love.
I'm ready.
You gonna have the best night of your life.
Take me, Lord. Take me, pick me up.
And you
Pick me
say,
up,
look.
Lord. Pick me up. I need you to pick me up.
You tell them, hey, look, I got a spot for us over here at this little hotel right here. It's gonna be, don't cheap out. Don't cheap out. With Tauruses, we can tell when you cheap out. And hey, look, it is what it is. We got the taste for it. I'm just being honest because that's all I can be. Okay? Cheaping out on certain things,
Turn off.
it's all right. It's not entirely unacceptable, but when it comes to things that are monumental, you shouldn't cheap out. If you're gonna propose, make sure you propose, you know, in the proper setting, whether that's brought to you or you have to create it. Propose in the proper setting. Make sure that the person you are proposing to has been well fed, and it is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. But in order for you to truly give that perfect proposal, the one thing you gotta do is do it from the heart. However your heart tells you to do it, do it. No mistakes, no backwards thoughts, nothing. No maybe, no if, no. You gotta do it from the heart. That's it.
That'll work. All right, so I enjoyed that, man.
I did as well.
So with that being said, big dog, you know, I'm scared now.
All right, it's time to wrap this up, y'all. Hello, y'all.
I'm gonna go fly a kite. You know what I'm saying? This
Why
is
not?
a lot of work. I feel the pressure.
If she like to go out, take her out to her favorite places for the whole day.
Let me tell you something.
Never
I'm
told her
more like a take over the Super Bowl and just I don't like regular. That's the problem. I was really mad I had to do it like that, to be honest with you. But it was the most meaningful to me because it's just I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a hopeless romantic and I believe in forever. And at that time when I still believe in forever. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know the spiritual significance behind when two people become one. You feel me? So it was just like really the consummation. It was all there. So I really proposed and I felt like I got married at the same time. You feel me? Yeah. So I know that's why we still bonded. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you don't stop bonding just because you get married. I just want to point that out there real quick. I know you're trying to do what you got to do. But just because you two get married does not mean you don't grow together. You keep on growing. That's the beautiful thing about it. That's what evolution is. Keep growing. Keep growing. Regardless. You're going to keep growing. That's it.
Wait, say that again? You say if you get married. Wait, how you said that?
Even if you get married, you are still going to grow together.
Oh, for sure.
Because you are not two becoming two, you are two becoming one.
For sure.
And now, you are now one new entity. So that one entity needs to learn how to grow together and learn how to live life. That's it. I'm gonna avoid another tangent.
Yeah.
But ring that bell.
That's what I'm talking about. Are you all right, brother? You all right?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. Always good.
Listen, I'm excited. You know what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to Man's View. I don't know what platform we putting this on. You know what I'm saying? But I do know whatever the platforms is, I hope they're tall enough where I can start reaching stuff in the control room. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm a little on the short
Twitch
side.
and YouTube. Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube.
Man, I can get the bread out the cabinet. That's really all I really need to reach, to be honest with you. The rest of that stuff is overkill. Y'all just be doing too much. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to my sponsors. Thank you to Bounce Snacks. Thank you to Lucky Johnson Studios, Lucky Johnson Network. Shout out to the one and only Big Face Records. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I love y'all. Make sure y'all holler at Lucky for the podcast. Oh, we can't forget that. We cannot forget that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could, the whole studio, man. The man's doing movies. He's doing a movie a month. He's doing all kind of stuff, man. Get involved. Get yourself, if this is your career, if it's something that you want to get into, you know what I'm saying? Show business, entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Holler at the man, man. If you really want, this what he do, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, he's starting acting classes at the studio. Y'all need to make sure y'all here. I think they start May 3rd. May 3rd is when they actually start. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to holler at him. It's going to be 404 area code 960-2034. Again, 404 area code 960-2034. Man, listen, if you're acting, if you want to get into being behind the cameras, you know, picking up lights, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got a job for you. We definitely can make sure that you get in the business and you're dealing with people that you can trust. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I love y'all. We're going to always make sure we positive. Me and my guests are going to do something else. I hope you guess. You feel me?
Make sure you stay in tune and make sure you catch the rest of it. Y'all can keep up with me on Instagram at I am Ose Ayewoh. Again, that is I am Ose Ayewoh. Spell IAMOSEAYEWOH. You will see my beautiful face and you know it's me.
You feel me? And y'all already know it's celebrity. I'm Royal. I'm Fire Guard Royal. Catch me on Instagram, CELEBRYTY. I'm gonna spell it again, celeb. CELEBRYTY. Y'all feel me?
Yes, Lord, thank you so much for having me, brother. I appreciate you.
Yes, Lord. And that is a wrap. You feel me?
We did that.
with Lucky Johnson. A man's view with Lucky Johnson. A man's view with Lucky Johnson. Ooh, a man's view with Lucky Johnson.